My name's Angela from Angela Simpson Functional Medicine Physiotherapy, and I'd like to talk to you about Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid condition that has become autoimmune. And often people, if they've had this diagnosis, they've been working either with their family doctor, possibly a specialist. Maybe you've also worked with some different healthcare practitioners, possibly even some alternative therapies to try and get on top of your symptoms. And often one of the primary symptoms for people is fatigue. As well, sometimes people will notice some changes to their hair. Sometimes people won't realize that it's also related to Hashimoto's, but you'll also maybe notice some differences in your energy levels in regards to your muscles. So often people will feel more stiff. They feel like they don't recover as well when they start to exercise or even just do their daily life tasks. And there are some reasons for this. And often it is related to not just the thyroid condition itself, but other systems in the body being out of balance. And so it is really important to dive in with a practitioner that can help you understand where this condition is coming from in the first place and help you actually get on top of the potential triggers that cause the condition, as well as teach you ways to manage it and actually improve on all of the systems in your body that are out of balance that might help you get back on track. And if you do have this condition, maybe you've had it for a long time, you probably notice that some areas of your life are starting to be affected. Again, if you don't have that optimal energy, you're dragging yourself out of bed in the morning, you might notice that your moods are starting to be affected, your emotions as well. You're wondering why you can't achieve the tasks of everyday life that you normally once did with more ease. It might be affecting your relationships, might be affecting your relationships with your family, with your children. You might be a bit more short with them if they're still living in the house because you're just not able to cope with your everyday life tasks. And you might notice this with your partner as well. It might be affecting your ability to have a relationship with your partner emotionally, and it might also even be starting to affect your intimacy level as well if you just don't have the energy. And it is very common for women that do have Hashimoto's to also have low libido. And this again has to do with not necessarily just the condition itself, but other systems being out of balance in relation to this. And so it is really important that you figure out where it's coming from, because quite likely it has been developing for years and years and years. It's not something that just comes on all of a sudden. It is a result of several systems starting to be tipped out of balance after a long period of time. And there is a way to get through it. And I can help you with that solution. It is really important to know that you don't just have to live with the symptoms, try and get yourself on the medications that are recommended and just try and manage. You actually can get your life back. And so if you want to learn more about this, you really want to figure out how you can not just manage your symptoms with your thyroid condition, but actually improve on them and improve your overall quality of life, please let me know. I'm ready to have a free 45-minute consult to talk to you about this or any other health concern that you feel like has been plaguing you for quite some time that you just haven't gotten the answers to yet. Feel free to contact me on my website, www.angelasimpsonfunctionalmedicine.ca, or you can also go to my Facebook group, Angela Simpson Physio for Functional Medicine. Thank you.